That is not as easy as Facebook. That is different. There we go.
Okay.
We're good, yeah.
We got the.
I put the description on the other one. You can go back.
Oh, we're live now.
Yep, we're live.
Okay, cool. Just gotta get the.
I love that. I need space too.
It's Ryan. Amazing. And the energy off this is unbelievable. And you're the only one that knows what you're talking about. What are the odds, right?
So you're here tomorrow night, yes?
Ring the bell.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Ready to go?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
On behalf of DLSC's Board of Directors, my name is Steve Osborne, and I welcome you to Divine Light Spiritualist Church. If you're new to DLSC or haven't been here for a while, we welcome all of you. Anyone with a mobile phone, please be sure it's on silent or turned off. Today our speaker is Leigh Rhodes Truppe. Oh, it gets better. Our mediums today are DLSC's ministerial students. Our prayer persons are Lorraine and Karen. Please note that the opinions of our speakers reflect their own beliefs, and our speakers and mediums work with spirit in their own individual way. DLSC is not responsible for what our speakers or mediums say. This includes our ministers and ministerial students. I now call on Lorraine to say our opening prayer, please.
Morning, everyone. Welcome. Divine Spirit, the Most High, you give life. You hold all power in your hands. You carry the worlds. You are the giver of life. In you are only good things. You are full of mercy and grace. You love and forgive us for all our faults. In your Spirit, your gift of love, peace, and healing is alive. You protect us. You are the miracle worker. We put our trust in you. We ask for your guidance, love, acceptance, and forgiveness. Divine Spirit, this service is now left in your love and care. Amen. God bless.
Let's say the Lord's Prayer together now, please. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
On the inside cover of our songbook, you'll see our 7 principles. Let's say them together now, please.
We believe
We believe in
the
the fatherhood of God,
the brotherhood of man, the communion of spirits and the ministry of angels, the continuous existence of the human soul, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution hereafter for all the good and evil deeds done on earth, eternal progress open to every soul.
All right, let's sing our first song, song number 55 in our songbook, God Will Make a Way. Are you ready? Please stand. God will make a way. There seems to be
You gotta press pause. Turn it around, sweetie.
A girl after my own heart.
Nope. That's not it.
That's not it. He's got the whole. I'm sorry.
For the debut for
If you're watching for the
Don't
first
bring
time on
music back.
YouTube, we always have technical
Now it's time for spiritual healing. Spiritual healing is the most divine aspect of our service. I ask that you refrain from having a conversation with another during our healing part of the service. We'll say the first stanza in unison, and then I'll read the names in our healing book. We'll then have a moment of silence, then we'll say the second stanza. In moments of silence, mentally add anyone that is in need of healing, plus those in our healing book. For those who wish a healing, please come to the healing stool when our healers are ready. For those who do not wish a healing, this time gives you an opportunity to meditate. If you know of anyone who needs a spiritual healing, you may receive a healing for them. This form of healing is also effective. First stanza now, please. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. The Sutton family, Brody, Michelle, Helen Howe, Rennie, James, Stephen, Bill, Stephen, Megan and Gabe, Paul, Ryan and Tara, Linda, Zach, Nolan, Maddie, Jackson, Sloan, Charlene, Linda, Owen, Olive, the Langley family, James, Ginger, Richard, Nicole, Rob, Lorraine, Trevor, Brendan, Jackie, Sue's husband, Karen, Chantel and Greg, Marcel, Erminia, Barry, Josh, Alexandra, Isaac, Tashawn, Tashawn family, Amanda and family, Candace and family, Nick, Michelle, Stefan, Jaira, Chase, Isabel, Soul Progression, Wade Sutton, Jean, looks like Galeras. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Catherine and Nikki, Crystal, Darren, Francis, Melissa, one on call, Andre, Vince, Glenn, Ken. Moment of silence now, please. Second stanza now, please. Ask the great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Amen. Healers today are Reverend Lorraine, Katie, and Janice. Come forward, please.
cosmic healing forces. May thy limitless healing energies flow through all who sat on our healing stools. May it also flow through those whose names are in our healing books, and to those that are meant to be thought of that are in need of healing. The healing Christ is within. Angelic forces of healing attend them and minister to every need of body, mind, and emotion. The healing power is now flowing. Thanks be to God. We now know that wonderful blessings have been received and will continue in accordance with God's will. Amen.
Now it's time for another song. Next song is number 46 in the songbook, Lean on Me. Please stand.
I did not, I just started. He's on this.
No.
That's not the right one, darling.
That's a good choice, too.
Well, if that don't lift your spirits, I don't know what will. All right, now it's time for our inspirational talk. Leigh Rhodes Truppe is a longtime supporter of DLSC. She has attended mediumship classes and is a former member of the board. Leigh has 2 beautiful, successful adult children. She is dedicated to helping others better their lives and has worked as a CSW and HSW for the past 9 years. Leigh is passionate about helping people and has worked for 2 years doing outreach volunteer work with PFLAG. In this role, she would go to schools and businesses promoting the respectful treatment of the LGBTQ+S2+ community in the workplace and the education system. Leigh has a smile and a mama bear type love for everyone who graces her path. Leigh also co-hosts and is co-founder of Women's Empowerment Night here at DLSC, where she gets to share her knowledge and joy empowering others with her personal healing journey. Please welcome Leigh Rhodes Truppe.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is amazing what you can see when you put your glasses on. I have my lucky charm, thank you, Candace, and I'm going to hold that. So my talk today is called Heartbreak to Healing. Now, what a lot of you know, but some don't, is Reverend Catherine and Steve are my godparents. So before she became Reverend Catherine and before she became my godmother, Reverend Catherine was one of my best friends. So we spent a lot of times having just girl time at her house with coffee and tea.
And it was one of those times when I thought it was my friend Catherine. Turns out she came at me with Reverend Catherine and asked me if I would like to do a talk at church. And my first thought was very surprised. My second thought, I was very nervous. And my third thought, I have no clue what I could possibly talk about then. Reverend Catherine said, you just talk about what you know, heartbreak and healing from it. I sat there for a few minutes, and then I said, okay, I'll think about it. I'm not making any promises. I thought about it for a week, and all of a sudden the words started pouring into my mind. So the next week I said, you have a deal. I'll do this. I'd like to read you a poem. The author is unknown. Some heartbreaks are loud and violent, like a storm that rages on. They leave you shattered and broken, with nothing to hold on. Some heartbreaks are silent and subtle, like a whisper in the dark. They slowly erode your soul and leave a hollow mark. Some heartbreaks are sudden and unexpected, like a bolt from the blue. They catch you off guard and unprepared and make you question what is true. Some heartbreaks are gradual and inevitable, like a flower that wilts away. They make you lose hope and faith and turn your colors to gray. But no matter what type of heartbreak you have to endure and face, remember that you are not alone and there is always grace. Now I'm guessing there might be a few people thinking, is she really going to talk about when someone broke her heart? Yes, I am. But it's in a way that a lot of people don't recognize. So what is the dictionary definition of heartbreak? Cambridge Dictionary defines heartbreak as a noun, feelings of great sadness or disappointment. So how old were you when you experienced your first heartbreak? 15? 18? 20? What some people may not realize is that heartbreak is an umbrella term, a word that is used to cover a wide range of experiences, not just one specific experience. In reality, the word heartbreak covers so much. Crushing grief, anguish, distress, trauma, hurt feelings, and more. So think back again and ask yourself, how old was I when I really experienced my first heartbreak? For myself, I was 4 years old, and the cause was my father. I experienced this same heartbreak multiple times over the weeks, months, and years to come. It was also called trauma. Then, my favorite uncle, who always seemed cheerful and loving, we called him Uncle Fred Flintstone, he really looked like him. He started causing the same heartbreak until I was about 11 years old. And again, this was called trauma. Sure, throughout my life, partners have caused heartbreak in the way they would treat me or the way our relationship would end. The typical deeply hurt feelings, what most people expect to hear when you say, I've experienced heartbreak. But in reality, it can be something such as losing a trusted friendship, losing a beloved pet, having your child, who you raised with so much love, turn to you and say something extremely hurtful. Even telling yourself that you are not worthy of anything good in your life. The loss of my mother when I was 20 years old was my next experience with heartbreak. She wouldn't be there if I ever got married. She wouldn't be there if I had children. She wouldn't be there to give me advice throughout my life. She was also my best friend. Then again, with the passing of my father and one of my sisters, such severe, overwhelming grief now coming from that umbrella term. The two most recent experiences with heartbreak came in 2020 and 2023. The year 2020 brought to me the most extreme grief or heartbreak that I had experienced to this point in my life, bringing the loss of 6 beautiful souls who returned home to God. Some were family, some were friends, and one was the love of my life, my twin flame, Christian. I thought throughout my life that I was handling every action and feeling associated with all of this heartbreak in a great way. I just pushed it all as far down inside me as I possibly could, and I kept going, not even realizing that I wasn't just hurting myself. By doing this, I was hurting others, people I loved dearly. Then came 2023, and a little card with pretty colors that I'd never thought much of. The Tower card. This not so nice card appeared multiple times that year, literally right before each event. And boy, does it pack a punch. I started out 2023 happily engaged, planning my wedding. I was making good money at my job and had just started to repair a broken relationship with another of my sisters. Hello, Tower card. Why are you here? The sister I just spoke of passed away on January 27th, and I couldn't attend her funeral as I was in the hospital with severe salmonella poisoning, and I almost died myself. Once I was healthy and went back to work, I started getting very badly bullied by a co-worker of 8.5 years and would leave crying work many days. Then my little mean friend, Mr. Tower Card, made 2 more appearances. My fiance called off our wedding and our entire relationship with no warning or explanation. 2 months later, I had a complete nervous breakdown due to the now increased bullying, and I had to leave my job. I think I have lost count of how many different forms of heartbreak that all is. I had buried it all, 52 years worth, in a big metal shipping container, like some episode of Criminal Minds. Only SSA Derek Morgan and Dr. Spencer Reed, they weren't coming to save me when the container exploded and I felt like I was drowning. The only one who could save me was myself. There's another poem titled Worst Day Ever by Cheney Gorkin, and I'd like to read it to you. Today was the absolute worst day ever, and don't try to convince me that there's something good in every day, because when you take a closer look, this world is a pretty evil place. Even if some goodness does shine through once in a while, satisfaction and happiness don't last. And it's not true that it's all in my mind and heart. Because true happiness can be attained only if one's surroundings are good. It's not true that good exists. I'm sure you can agree that the reality creates my attitude. It's all beyond my control, and you'll never in a million years hear me say, today was a good day. That to me is an incredible poem for two reasons. The author, when they wrote it, was 15 years old. To have such insight at 15 years old. The author also wrote it so that it can be read in a different way. And I'd like to read that poem again, but this time it's going to sound a lot different. Today was a good day, and you'll never in a million years hear me say it's all beyond my control. My attitude creates the reality. I'm sure you can agree that it's not true that good exists only if one's surroundings are good. True happiness can be attained because it's all in the mind and heart. And it's not true that satisfaction and happiness don't last. Some goodness does shine through once in a while, even if this world is a pretty evil place. Because when you take a closer look, there's something good in every day. And don't try to convince me that today was the absolute worst day ever. Now you can see why I think that is an incredible poem. At this point in my journey came the light, Divine Spirit, and Reverend Catherine. With them, the healing began for me. So what is the definition of emotional healing? It's the process of acknowledging, allowing, accepting, integrating, and processing painful life experiences and strong emotions. There are 5 stages of healing: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. These stages were first introduced by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross in 1969. In denial, you might refuse to accept that you've even experienced emotional trauma. Once denial fades, you might start feeling anger towards yourself or others. You might feel frustrated, helpless, or resentful. Then comes bargaining, where you might try to negotiate with yourself to undo the trauma that you have experienced, trying to fix or reverse the situation. Depression, when you finally realize that you can't undo what you experienced. And this can bring deep sadness, grief, and even a sense of hopelessness. Finally, acceptance, the last stage. You come to accept what has happened and start to focus on healing and moving forward. This process isn't going to happen overnight, and for me, was one of the scariest things I have ever done. It started with a lot of crying, and Reverend Catherine can confirm I am definitely an ugly crier. I had to start by digging down all the way back to when I was 4 years old. During this, I had to remember to use self-compassion and mindfulness. My first aha moment was when I realized that I hadn't just buried the trauma, but had accepted the blame and carried the guilt with me, allowing it to define who I was as a person. I returned more regularly to my church family, my second home. I also started therapy in an outpatient program at Lake Ridge Health, Oshawa. It was group therapy, and I was terrified that first day. I just completed therapy this past Tuesday, and it was an incredible experience. I also got a graduation certificate for it. This was where I went through those 5 stages. But being able to experience this with other people who were experiencing the same emotions as myself was very healing. I learned how to name it to tame it, as said by one of the therapists. I learned how important self-compassion really was. You can't heal alone. A quote from Helen Keller: "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." I was taught the practice of mindfulness to allow myself to start feeling all of the things I had tried to keep buried, but at the same time, keeping myself in the present while doing this. I learned to be patient with myself and to remind myself it's okay to not be okay sometimes. This healing journey is going to take time, and everyone's journey is going to be different. So don't compare myself and my journey to someone else's. I was also reminded of the importance of practicing gratitude. I started saying some things every day that I was truly grateful for, and thanking Divine Spirit and the universe for every single blessing I was receiving every single day. This was something that sadly I had forgotten to do. Through therapy, my return to church, and my spiritual beliefs, I have slowly started to heal, to accept that I should never have let all of the heartbreak I experienced define who I was, and that I will never let it define who I am ever again. I have started to let my inner light shine. I have made stronger friendships with some very incredible members of this church family, and I am so grateful for the part they have each played in my healing journey. I know I still have healing work to do, and I have not put a time limit on myself. Instead, I've told myself that no matter how much time it takes me, I will not veer from my healing journey. I thank Reverend Catherine, my family, and my church family for always loving and supporting me. I know this is a short talk. I have one more poem I would like to read. Again, the author is unknown. Healing is not a linear process. It is not a matter of days or weeks. It is a journey of ups and downs, of moments of pain, moments of peace. Healing is not a passive act. It is not something that happens to you. It is a choice that you make every day to face your wounds and see them through. Healing is not a solo task. It is not something you have to do alone. It is a gift that you can share with others who understand and support your growth. Healing is not a final destination. It's not a place where you arrive. It is a constant state of being that makes you feel alive. I want to thank you all for listening to my talk today, and thank Reverend Catherine for believing in my ability to give this talk, because this is also a part of my healing journey. In closing, I have one piece of advice I can share, so I will leave you all with this. Keep your arms and legs in the ride at all times, because there will be some bumps, some twists, some hills and sharp turns. But once your ride enters the healing stage, it will definitely be the ride of a lifetime.
I'm just proud.
I know you felt it all because you have this party.
Whew. Thank you, Leigh. That was, wow, that was amazing. That it definitely took me back to a lot of heartbreak and healing and, yep, again, thanks, Reverend Catherine. Yeah, you've been healing a lot of people.
It's not me.
All right, I now ask for your material offering, which is a donation towards the upkeep and the ongoing of our church. Ask Kayla if she could collect it, please.
Oh, you're right there, okay. Right there, sweetheart. Right, oh, right there. Whew. This house is so good.
Yes, you did. Wet my eyes.
Behind this side or this?
Oh, I should probably go up there.
Infinite Mother, Father God, we give thanks for this material support, and we ask that you bless and prosper the giver for their contribution. Thy uses and purposes guide us in building wisely and firmly our mansions of spirit in this world and the next. We ask that the monies received move our church forward. We pray that you'll continue to provide the material aspect of it and keep our doors open. Amen. I now call on Reverend Catherine for our announcements.
Hello, everybody. Wow, thank you so much, Leigh. That was incredible. I don't know why y'all have to mention me so much. It was you guys who did the work.
But you asked me to do the work.
I did, yeah, and you did it. Sometimes I ask and people don't. But it really was Spirit. It was God that worked through you. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You were lost at a point in time, and now you're pulling people out, and I'm just so proud. That's why the crying. Another thing is March, so February, it would have been 2/22 is when I received the church, and March 16th would have been our 2-year anniversary of me running the church. And I just want to thank you all. We have such an incredible team that works so hard, and like we're seeing it. There were 15 people at the mediumship circle last night. It was incredible, and we just keep growing, and you guys just keep making this world a better place. And I'm so honored and lucky to be in your space, and I just thank you all so much. I just thank you all so much. We're healing the world by healing ourselves. Oh, and it's powerful people that are doing the work, that are, like you think that just dealing with your own stuff is not helping the world. I'm telling you that it is. You are fixing collective consciousness. And I'm so grateful and honored to be part of that journey. So thank you. Thank you for 2 years of this. Yeah, I'm stopping now. All right. March 31st, I got the date right this time. March 31st, Divine Sunday service next week. Our ministerial students are designing a service for you for next week. So I can't tell you who's serving or what, but I can tell you it's either Janice and Steve, and
I can't think right now. Lorraine's not gonna be here, but they're designing something pretty awesome for you next week. All right, sound bowl meditation is here at 1 o'clock every Sunday. What we've been doing with it is Steve plays the bowls and I run the meditation. And I've been getting some really neat inspirations, so those of you that have the time and want to stay after one today, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, last night's mediumship circle was incredible. We talked about it almost until 1 a.m. It was so much fun, so much healing. And tonight at 6 o'clock here, we have our soul rescue circle. So what we do is we sit and we meditate, we go into spirit, we call in angels and all kinds of protection. We open a portal to light. And then I guide you through a meditation where you seek spirits that have not crossed yet, and you help them go home. It's an incredible experience. I've been saying, when I first started posting it, I had said only intermediate people, but I've been finding that even whatever level, if you're guided to come, then come. Let your gut be your guide. So hopefully we'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock at our Soul Rescue Circle, and that is donation. And on the 25th of March is our Spiritual Healing Circle. So that is Monday with Bonnie and Jess. That is a powerful circle. It's really amazing. Bonnie is the queen. When it comes to meditation, she is amazing. So definitely try and experience that if you can, Monday night at 7 here. And this Wednesday, lots going on this week. This Wednesday at 7 p.m., my beginner students will be doing readings for guests. We found that when you read for strangers, you tend to get confidence, right? So that helps. They are incredible. There are 12 of them. If you're free on Wednesday night at 7, show up at the church.
Please come.
It's going to be amazing. They are some incredibly skilled mediums. I'm very proud and honored to help to be working with them. And finally, right, the spiritual healing course is scheduled to start, potential start date of April 6th. So it would run on a Saturday. The cost for those is $20 per class, and they are 8 weeks. These classes cannot be missed. They will have to be made up. So if you know you're going to miss one, it has to be made up with the teachers. Reverend Angela is going to be leading that one, as well as Steve and Katie are training, and they will be leading these classes. So those of you that have signed up, please see Steve and Katie after church with any questions and to nail down a time that you guys are going to start that one. So I'm excited about that. At the end of that course, you'll receive a certificate where you can heal at any spiritualist church in the world. And Reverend Sheila Scott will be serving April 8th. And she's requested, she loves to have, we all went to lunch after the last time that she went. She's requested that we go to lunch again this time. So that is April 7th. So I'm thinking after the bowls at about 3 o'clock, we'll all go out to lunch. So those of you that want to join us, feel free. We'll maybe go to Perkins or something here that can facilitate all of us. So that is next, April 7th. Things we have for sale are in our cabinet over here. Take a look and see if anything calls to you. And our barter table is starting to grow. Take a look back there. There's some just amazing stuff back there. There's really interesting things. So if you see anything at the barter table. Did you get your outfit from there? Did you really? Yes. It's looking good. Let's see, barter tables at the back. So if you see something that you like, take it and replace it with something of equal value. The next Women's Night is the first Friday in April. Did you want to talk about the 7th? Okay. Well, if you know, Jess, you know.
I said, what date? I was saying 7 p.m.
7 p.m. This is the first Friday of every month is Women's Empowerment Day. And it's exciting that we're seeing some more men here at church, so maybe Steve can set up a Men's Empowerment Day, which might be fun.
It's Friday, April 5th.
And Steve is starting a message.
So we are a religious body, and we offer a ministerial program. Our ordained ministers have the authority to solemnize marriages, conduct funerals, and naming services. Our website is awesome. And we're also on Facebook. Well, Facebook, not anymore. We're now streaming on YouTube, so that's exciting. We finally were able to do that.
Like and subscribe.
How that goes. Yeah, like and subscribe.
Did you get your 5, Rob?
Sorry?
Did you get your 5?
Yes, that's why we're streaming live today.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Thank you for your support and for watching our service and attending our service, coming out. It's a gorgeous day, so I can't even say in the cold, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for being here. We appreciate every single one of you and what it took to be here. Thank you. I send you all angels to keep you happy through the week, and miracles, tons of miracles, little miracles that make you smile, and large miracles that make you laugh and dance with happiness. God bless you all with so much love. And now it's time for Tell Me Something Good.
Back to follow you two.
You got this.
Thanks, sweetie. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Queen.
I was looking around for a story that I wanted to share, and I just couldn't find one. And so I looked a little farther and I found a fable. So I have a fable for you this morning. It's called Puppies for Sales, Motivational Short Story. The Puppies for Sale story is a fable about a man who sells puppies for a living. One day, a young boy comes to the man's shop and asks how much the puppies cost. The man tells the boy the price, but adds that there is one puppy that he can have for free. The boy is excited and asks to see the free puppy. The man brings out the puppy, who is missing a leg and a limb, and has a limb. The boy asks why the puppy is different from the others, and the man explains that the puppy was born with a deformity that will never be able to run and play like the others. The boy looked at the puppy for a moment and then turned to the man and says, "That's the puppy I want." The man is surprised and asks the boy if he understands that the puppy will never be able to run and play with the other animals. The boy responds, "I know he can't run and play like other puppies, but I can love him and take care of him just like any other puppy." The story is often used as a metaphor for the value of compassion and acceptance. It emphasizes that we should not judge others based on their physical appearance or abilities, but rather on their intrinsic worth and capacity for love. The lesson of this story is to cultivate compassion and acceptance and to value others for who they are, not just what they can do. And that's...
That was beautiful.
I get up here and funny things happen to me. Is there any birthdays or announcements?
Like her.
Jess.
Jessica
My birthday's in 2 months.
and Chase. Oh, you have the same day?
1 day apart.
Wow. You want to sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jess. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Anyway, have a good day, people.
Right, I just want to pick up where Reverend Catherine left off about that mediumship circle last night. It was off the chain. The energy, so much energy, but so much beautiful energy, and a lot of guys there. Yeah, we got the guys showing up now, so that was nice to see. Yeah, we're still outnumbered, but still, it was nice to see. All right, time for another song. Let's sing song number 29 in the songbook, "Spirit in the Sky." If you find it, please stand.
We are here.
Hey. I can't hear you. Saved my life.
There we go.
It's fun. It's fun.
I wanna see Reverend Lorraine dancing.
Yeah. I'm not.
Great.
It's a long intro.
Okay, that's it. Let it go.
You know the right way. Remind me to fix that speaker.
Yeah, right?
Someone's head. All right, now it's time for messages. Please welcome DLSC's ministerial students. Hang on, what is happening? Not there yet.
Yeah, we missed messages.
Yeah.
You're right, Bus. Come on now. I'm getting out of this.
Second year.
It's Jen, isn't it? May I come to you? Okay. The minute you walked through the door, your son came to me. He's with you always. He's sending much love. He's also saying, he's sorry for the bad times that he caused, but he comes through with a lot of love, and he's showing me a heart like this to you. And he says, tell Grandma I love her. And I'll read that with you and say, God bless.
And I'm just gonna piggyback and, may I come to you, please?
Sorry.
Okay. He's very proud of you. He said you were one of the best, you're the best mother in the world. He's saying the best. And you know, when a male said you're the best, that means a lot. He showed me a guitar he used to like to play. And he missed going to his concerts. He used to go to a concert and play guitar, and they all look up to him. He said they're always looking up to me because he plays so beautifully. And he said he loved playing for you. And he said, don't worry, Mom, I've got your back. And he's saying, I've got you, and I'm always gonna be around you. And he does play in your hair sometimes, he said, right? And he's got a little bubble, like something, not like this pretty, but he showed me a little bubble, and he goes, oh, she's sitting there, and I'm playing in her hair, and I'm putting it up in a bubble, and you're like, stop playing with my hair. But he said he does that because you're always like, stop it, and the more you say stop it, the more he's doing it, right? And so he said, when you feel somebody playing in you, he said, Mom, that's just me, and you know, I'm bothering you. So in other words, he's with you, and he loves you, and he's sending you so much love, and he's kissing you on the cheeks all over. And I leave that with you and say, God bless.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Go for it.
I just, go ahead, I'm getting so, I'm trying to sort it out. There's so much spirit in here.
Okay, I'm getting a grandfather figure. Right?
Which one? I have three.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy. Big guy. Gray hair. Mustache. Big eyes.
Okay.
Big eyes.
Skinny?
So, no, he's
Okay, yeah.
one of these guys, like, hey, right? So he showed me animals. Animals. Mostly horses. He loved horses. He liked to wear his hair long. He grows it long. Right? He showed me water. So what I'm seeing is the water represents cleanliness. Right? And he's saying that you need to get into the water because there's some things that you're trying to get rid of. He's saying people would give you trouble, mostly in the family. He showed me trouble meaning disrespecting you and things like that. So he's saying you need to cleanse that off of your body, right? So that's what the water represents. So he's saying once you do that, you're gonna feel so free. And then he's also saying you found a family, a church, right? And he's proud of you, very proud of you. And he said for you to get out more often. He said you're stuck at home. Yes, and he wants you to go get out. And right now he's saying this is perfect place for you. He's like, yeah, she's in a good place, man. Right? He's so proud of you. He's giving you flowers. He's giving you red roses because he said she was the apple of my eyes. Right? He said with the red roses, he wants you to, when you get in, or if you get them, he wants you to put 6 in this vase over here and another 6, I think in your bedroom, you show me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Right? He loves you very much. There's a little dog though. There's a fluffy dog. It's not real though. This is an animal. This is a dog, like it's not an animal. It's the one with the stuffed animal, thank you. So he's giving it, there's a little brown and it's got flappy ears and it's lots of fur and he's throwing that at you. He's saying when you feel like something troubling your face, he's doing like this with the stuffed animal. He's like playing with you with it, right? And he wants you to take that little animal and sleep with it at night. He's saying hug it and sleep with it at night. But also he's with you also, and he's gonna leave pennies for you. In the laundry room, he showed me that there's pennies and dimes. So when you're sweeping and you see anything like that he's leaving that for you. And I leave that with you and say, God bless.
That's so good.
Are you going?
Come back here.
All right,
Yeah, Steve,
Yes, Father.
Steve, no.
I have your father coming, okay, and, it's funny because he's standing there with his hands on his hip, looking at you like, what are you doing? He's telling me, you keep telling yourself, I need to meditate more. I need to meditate more and get more in tune with, my higher self. And everything. He's like, why aren't you doing it? Crystals and like the bracelets with the crystals on them. He's like, why aren't you wearing them? To help. The reason he's saying this is to lift you up, to build your self-confidence. He knows that you have it. He's seen it since you were a child. And he's just like, he keeps saying, what are you doing? Keep that confidence, bring it back up, do those meditations, get those crystal bracelets, or even, like he keeps showing me like a rose quartz, was it like one of the towers, the spires? If you don't have one, get one to help, lift that confidence up. But the biggest thing he's saying is to meditate. He's laughing. You've noticed things starting to go missing in your home, but then all of a sudden you find them. He's just laughing. He's like, yeah, I'm just messing with you, letting you know that I'm here. And you know that it's him doing it. So he's like, acknowledgement. He seems to be like an attention getter. Yeah, let him know that you know he's there, and have some laughs. The two of you used to have some really good laughs together, and he wants to have those laughs together with you. Yeah, he's insistent on that rose quartz tower. He's holding it out for you. He's telling me, yes, take that other trip you're thinking of planning, or that you're in the process of planning. He's like, don't second guess it, just do it. I'm gonna leave this lovely and say God bless.
Lorraine, may I come to you?
Yes, please, thank you.
This is the great aunt that's coming to me. She's long dress, hair pulled back, like with a bun, really old fashioned. You look very much like her. And she's coming through with a lot of love, and she says she's very proud of what you've done in your life. You've made a lot of changes. And she's telling me to tell you to go forth and prosper. This is what she's saying, go forward and prosper. And she's bringing a song forward, Joy to the World, but not the Christmas song, the other Joy to the World. This is the song she's,
Three God nights, sorry.
yes. This is the song she's bringing forward for you. And she's giving you, she's bringing you a gift of yellow roses. And I'll leave that with you and say God bless.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Sir, may I come to you, please? Your name? Norman. Thank you so much. Norman, as I step into your vibration, I have this beautiful lady. She's about very tall, 5'9", 5'7", 5'9", in between there. Black hair, straight black hair. Her eyes, blue eyes. Very pointy nose. Her complexion is it's kind of it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not quite white. It's not too dark. She's about she's a little chubbier, not as okay. I'm a 19. She's probably about 11, 12 in size, right? So she's showing me shoes. She's coming through and she's showing me shoes, and she's showing me your shoes, brown shoes. So in other words, what she's saying to me is that you need to get up, and she's telling me you need to get up and start walking a lot, because you need the exercise. And she's saying if you don't get the exercise going, then there might be a little bit of complication, right? So she wants you to move your body. She's showing me dancing, showing me that you're supposed to go and dance, right? But also, she's coming through with a lot of love. And she's saying, she's apologizing for something that happened. She was supposed to do something for you and she didn't do it. So she's not telling me what it is, but she's saying she's very sorry that she didn't get a chance to do it. And she went too quickly. She wasn't ready to go, but she had to go. She had no choice. You were trying to hang on to her, she's saying, but she was asking you to let her go. She wanted to be free, right? So now she's saying she's free and she's enjoying life on the other side, but she wants you to stop worrying. She said you worry a lot, and she's saying to get into your truck. There's a black truck that she's showing me, convertible, the open back one. She's saying to get into your truck and just ride. And she said to put your music on when you're driving. Put your music on, some country music she's showing. I'm hearing country music. Put that on, drive, and just go for a long drive out in the country somewhere, wherever. But she said you need to get out, right? She's also making your favorite food. I'm tasting the brown meat when it's like it's not spaghetti, but the sauce is like ground beef mixed up. Right? She's mixing that, and she's in the kitchen. She's cooking for you because she said that's one of your favorite food. Right? And she wants you to eat more. You're not eating, she's saying. So that's why she showed me she's cooking. She wants you to eat. She's actually feeding you sometime in the kitchen, but you don't even know it. She said she's in the kitchen when you're cooking, but you gotta start making your meals tastier, right? She gave me a lot of information to give you so much. But she sent you love. she's also saying there's something in your room that you're looking for, and it's in your bedroom, and it's in the drawer, the second drawer. There's a little box, there's something in it. She said if you look in that little box, you'd find it, whatever it is that you're searching for, right? And I leave that with you and say, God bless.
Two more?
Chantel, may I come to you? Right, gentleman's coming through, he is like serious. I mean, he was kind of giving me an earful for being silly going over there and stuff. He's like, nope, I'm to the point, get this across to her. He's a taller gentleman, he's taller than me, he's up here. And like he just, his stand, he's just like, just proud, very, I don't know the words, when he's like, making his presence known, like he was a very strong person getting his point across. His hair, perfect. Very chiseled face. He's almost like he's a bodybuilder. I mean, he's built like a tank. I want to say it's an uncle energy that's coming through. And he's just telling me to say to you, just stop what you're doing, step back, and start prioritizing things for you. Not, you're like work, and then when you're finished work, I have to do this, and I have to do that, but you're not doing anything for you. And he's like, now's the time to make the time for you, because you're just getting overwhelmed, and you're almost like pulling your hair out, like almost on the verge of, I can't do this, I can't do this, even though you know you can. It's just getting too much for you. He's saying, step back and make time for yourself, even if it's just like taking you and your son out for like a little walk around the block, or when the weather gets nicer, traveling a little bit north and taking a walk in the woods, just escape what he's calling reality. Just escape the reality, clear your mind, and just like refocus. Again, like a message for Katie with the meditations. Get the meditations and connect to your higher self, and you will get the answers that you're looking for. He's also saying start eating properly again. You were really focused on like really healthy choices in your life with meals and stuff like that, and with everything that's got you so busy, you're skipping that part. Again, step back and get back into those healthy choices with your meals and such. The trip that you've been thinking about taking, he's I don't know why, but he's saying just now's not the time to be doing it. Don't give up on it, but he's like, now is not the time to go there. Take some smaller kind of day trips for yourself. Saying this trip might be too much for you, like right now.
Money-wise,
He's not saying what. Yeah, you don't have to worry about money. It's coming. All right, I'm going to leave this level and say God bless. Sorry, a little distracted. All right, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Janice.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, thank you. We've come to the end of our service. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our speaker, Leigh Rhodes Truppe. Our mediums, our spiritual healers, Katie, Reverend Lorraine, and who was Janet. There's a blank spot here, it's my bad. Our collections person, Kayla, and all who helped in any way. And for all of you joining us this afternoon, this morning, please come and visit us again. After our closing prayer, we'll sing our closing song, which is on the back of our songbook, God Be With You. Now call on Karen to say our closing prayer.
Divine Spirit, our life is in your hands. You redeem us. You redeem our life from destruction and crown us with the loving kindness and tender mercies. We are blessed that you hear out our prayer. At times we feel down and out, but you are always there when we need you. As you delivered our eyes from tears, our feet from falling, and our soul from death, may we daily inquire, what shall we render unto our fellow man and women? As you watch over and guide us, we are secured in a righteous path. We ask for your blessings today and always. As we depart here today, guide us all safely home to our loved ones. And until we meet again, we're left in your love and care. Amen.
All right, let's now sing our closing song, God Be With You, located on the back of the songbook.
Just press pause, unpause. Okay. Once. You gotta let go of the volume first, honey, and then press that one. There you go.
Safe drive home.
See you tomorrow night.
You're talking to Sharon? Send my love?
You're always so happy all the time. This is true.
I know, but we caused, I should probably stop that. Because we caused yours.
Oh.
Well, for you.
I don't think so.
No? Yeah,